Okay, I got a couple of Wera items for you today. We're going to open this one first because they need parts of this to go with the next one I'm going to be showing you. This is the Wera KK VDE7. It's basically a 7-bladed insulated screwdriver. Let's take a look at it. Comes in this nice typical Wera case with very strong Velcro. Now this one has only got 7 blades, so it's got number 2 and number 1 Phillips. And then all of these ones with the yellow are the flats. So you got 4 flats here. Let's see, it is not, in fact, you can't even get past this part until you push this yellow ring down. Then it slides in and locks in. And I mean, this thing locks in tight. As you could tell, very little movement. There is a little movement, but it's pretty much like a dedicated screwdriver. So this is all insulated. Now, it is not the thin insulation. You feel just a little bit. It's not that bad, though, on this one. Let's take a look at the number 2 and see if it's any thicker. You know, it's not too thick. I've seen them a lot thicker than this, but it will. If you got something very thin, it may inhibit you from going in, but not that bad. I like this set. I've already got one of this set. I've got it in my other tool bag. I'm planning on putting this one in the upstairs toolbox. And that's the reason I got this one. So that's the KK VDE7. Now let's get out the next one. The next one is this. This is the Craftform Turbo 1. I think it's Turbo I, actually. It's got turbo gears in it. As you can see here, it's got these gears in the handle, and for every 1 turn of the handle equals 4 turns of the bit. You just push this button here to engage the turbo. And it is the Craftform Turbo I, by the way. Now you can see the difference in the size of these handles. I mean, this is a big beefy handle here. There are no blade storage. All you get in the kit is this handle. So you will need this kit or some of these blades to go along with it. Just like the other one, it's not fast insert. You have to push the ring. It goes in. Now, before you press this button, it acts like just a normal screwdriver. As soon as you press this button, you can hear the click. And then you have to hold this handle to get it to work. When you hold this handle, you can see. Okay, I'll put a little piece of tape on here just to show you. So if you see here, if you don't hold this handle, nothing happens. This thing won't even spin. You have to hold this handle, and then look how fast. Now, if you just do a normal screwdriver, of course, it's like this. With this, 4 times. For every 1 turn, you get 4 revolutions of this. Now, the only problem with this is, and I'm going to show you a clip. In fact, let me go to that clip right now. I'll show you the clip of it in action. The main problem with this one is does not have any torque at all. In fact, with that receptacle, I put it in there and I had to click it off a turbo to get it started, and then I clicked turbo and it would run. So, I mean, what's this for? I think this thing may be for electricians who's putting in a lot of boxes, a lot of plate covers, and you don't want to necessarily use an electric screwdriver. I don't know why you wouldn't, but that's what this would be for. You don't even have to have this, but maybe if you have one of these, I think really it would take the place of this. This one I think was over $70, and I bought this for $20. This is the Amazon Basics. One of the top screwdrivers that I found. I really like this thing. It's got torque control here, as you can see. That's the max torque, and then you can go down, so you can really go slow with the torque. I mean, this thing would not be bad just to keep in the bag. In fact, I mean, really, if you just press this button, it's just a normal screwdriver. Nice handle, nice feeling handle, good size, feels great. But then if you need to, you don't have to search for your electric screwdriver or hunt around for it, look for bits to go in it. All you do is press that button and you're in action. So that's the Wera Craft Form Turbo I. Let's see what's next. This is the Milwaukee M18 carry-on power supply. Operates by 4 M18 batteries. It's 3,600 watt starting, 1,800 watt continuous run. It's got 220 volt receptacles. It's got this plug in the middle here is where you plug in this provided cord to charge all the batteries. All the batteries will charge simultaneously at 3 amps, so it's not a very fast charger. Now you have to have in all 4 batteries for it to charge. And it's not hot swappable. Once one of them runs out, you pull it, the unit's going to shut down because it takes 4 batteries to run. And there's no pass-through charging. You can't be using a unit while you're charging it at the same time. Now it also has a USB-A and a USB-C. This is pure sine wave, so you don't have to worry about electronics. It's got a lock on the top, as you can see here. Once you put your battery in, or your 4 batteries in, you can slide this out. And this will keep this bar will keep it from coming out. You can put a padlock here if you wanted to. Probably don't need to do that myself, but you never know. You can lock these and then put a cable lock on it if you're on the job site. Make sure somebody just doesn't walk away with all of them. Now, the reason I bought this versus my typical power supplies, battery power supplies that I have, is I've got a lot of Milwaukee batteries. This thing's got a fan on it. It'll keep it cool. It'll run indefinitely. As long as you keep feeding Milwaukee batteries to it, it'll just run indefinitely. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to have to recharge the unit with a solar panel or a gas power generator. I just want to have it where I just keep putting in batteries and this thing just keeps running. Now let's put some batteries in here and see what happens. What I'm interested in is, can I use the Forge 12 amp hour battery with a knockoff battery? This is a Whately 9 amp hour batteries. Can you run it like this, or do you need all original Milwaukee batteries? We're going to find out. I'm going to plug it in right now, because you can buy these cheap. Now, these say 9 amp hour, even if you get 7 amp hour out of it, who knows what you're going to get. Typically, they're not to the rated amount, but these are cheap. I mean, you can buy a lot of these and run this thing for a long time. I do have, I got the M18 12 amp hour, the 8 amp hour, and the 6 amp hour. So I've got plenty of original batteries, but just in case of extended power outages, I want to be able to use these knockoff batteries also. So let's put in 2 of the Forge. And let's put in 2 of these Whately 9 amp hours. As you can see, as soon as you press the on button, this red, it shows this green 4 squares here. This means all 4 batteries are detected. And right here is your battery level. They're all at 100%. So it is working fine with the Whately 9 amp hour and the original 12 amp hour. Let's see how it does in a cutting test. Okay, the only circular saw I have that's corded now is this old Craftsman. It's a 12 amp motor on it. Let's plug it up. This wood is hard maple. It's a cutoff from a tabletop that I made a few months ago. It is 1.5 inches thick hard maple. So this thing is going to be taxing for this little cheap Craftsman saw to cut through. But we're going to see if it's up to the task. I know I should have been wearing a respirator and probably eye protection, but it was too shortcut, so please forgive me. Okay, this thing operated great. I tell you, no, it did not bog down a bit. Supplied all the power it needed to cut this 1.5 inch hard maple. Let's see what's next. This is the Vessel Megadora screwdriver. It is the JIS drive, made in Japan. It's got jaws fit, and what jaws fit is, as you can see, it's got these little notches cut out in the tip. Now the tip is magnetic. It's got a chrome vanadium steel shank and with knurling, and it's got a cushion handle. So you should see this is a 6-piece set. Let's get it out. We'll take a look at it. Wow, these are nice. I tell you, these Japanese tools never disappoint. It does have heavy knurling here. I don't know if you could see. I don't know how close I can get for you to see that, but these, you can see how the tip has these little grooves cut in it. You can see the grooves cut in that tip. Now this handle does feel good. It's not as grippy as I would have thought. So the blue here is kind of the hard plastic, and the black is a little rubber, but it's not that grippy rubber like I would have thought. And I don't know why they say it's cushioned. I don't feel any cushion at all in this thing. I mean, it's hard. I don't know where they get cushion from. It says non-slip here, and I guess on every one of these it says non-slip. It's just got these little, as you can see, little molded plastic X's in here that gives it a little bit of a grip. Yeah, I don't know where the cushion comes from. These are nice. So it's a two-piece handle. Now let's see. Here's just a regular drywall screw. Let's see if we can hold it up by that. Yeah. Yeah, that thing does have some grip. Let's see. Let's see how long is it going to take for it to drop. Wow. I mean, finally fell off. Man, this thing does have grip. I would say it's even more grip than those Wera with the etched tips on them. These things are awesome. So this is a nice set of screwdrivers. So you do get 6 of them here. Your largest one is your number 3. Same tip here on the number 3. And like most screwdrivers, all the handles kind of go up in scale with the shank. When the shank gets bigger, the head gets bigger, the handle gets bigger. That's the Vessel Megadora. I tell you, I like these things. These are really nice. Let's see what's next. Okay, this is the Vessel Impact Ball Torsion Bit. It's 5-piece set. It is for the impact driver here, made in Japan. You got Phillips 1, 2, 3, and then 2 slotted. 3.5 inches long. Now it says here the Tatara story. Vessel bits are born in Okazuno, Japan, a land famous for mythical legends and Tatara. Tatara is a traditional iron-making process which the forging steel of Japanese swords comes from and has been handed down for over 1,000 years. So these must be some nice bits. Let's take a look at them. Okay, so this is it. It is kind of a little weird holder here. It's got a little clip. So it says Vessel Magnetizer. It looks like your magnetizer is on this side. So you just pull them out. And I guess you could just slip them through the magnetizer here. Let's see how that works. Yeah, it works. Yeah, okay, it holds it pretty well. Let's see how it fits in our M12 Surge here. Got a little bit of play. Let's get a regular bit out. This is a Milwaukee bit. Let's see if it's got the same amount of play. Yeah, same amount of play in the Milwaukee. Okay, let's see if it fits in this. Now I got this little Vessel. It's got these little interchangeable blades here. Yeah, it fits tight too. This is nice. Very tight. I don't know what this little torsion ball is supposed to be, but from what I understand, on each end of the ball is the hardest that this bit will be. All of the hard steel is forged into both sides of this ball. So I guess that ball does do something. Let's see how it fits in the Weha Central Fix. Very tight, just like any other Weha, of course. Any other bit that goes in that Weha. All right, let's try this on the Klein. Fits very tight to the Klein. And now we got this Vessel electric screwdriver. I'm assuming this thing's going to fit great in here. Yeah, same amount of play as that Surge. Let's see, does this Milwaukee have the same amount of play? Yeah, same thing. So that's it. So I guess the claim to fame on this is that little torsion ball here in the middle, where you're supposed to have more, the hardest it's going to be, and tempered hard is right here on the end on both sides of that ball.